mom, and how do we raise children?
I think it is. It feels to me like everything, it's, and more than that. I think part of it is my responsibility for, I mean, I did not write that title, and we didn't have nobody ever showed it. It's standard for journalism, I guess, that you don't see those headlines, and it just never occurred to me that they would put that title on it, because it's the opposite of what it says on the cover. But those are my words, and my mom told me never to make excuses. It's my responsibility. I mean, that I don't know why I didn't signal that it was more. It just didn't occur to me that people weren't going to see that it was a little bit deadpan. I mean, and believe me, a lot of people did. People wrote, it was right down the middle. People who just read that essay wrote me and said, I was laughing so hard, I mean, some people really did see that. But I think some of it is, here are all the things that I think are creating this, because I've thought a lot about it, because it really feels like it's taken a life of its own. There's so much stuff out there calling me the worst names I've ever been called, wanting harm to come to my kids. I mean, it just seems so strange, so some of it I think is the parental anxiety. I think that we all have fears about that. So, and we're some of it is that people are relating it to those words as children. They remember their own parents. And so some of the more interesting comments I've had are actually people who say, I wonder if my parents had been a little stricter with me or demanded a little bit more. I wonder if I could have made something more of myself. I mean, I didn't. I kind of slacked off. Now wonder. But the angriest voices are people who misunderstand and think that I'm saying everybody should parent this way. That you should say only the violin or the piano, A minor, whatever, no school plays, that this is a prescriptive list of what I'm saying produces superior kids, because they don't know of the arc of the book. And those people are writing, and it's so heartbreaking, and this is the thing that makes me angry about the whole situation, that they are saying, this is how I was raised, and it has scarred me for life, and I hate my parents, and terrible things have happened when people are parented this way. And I kind of want to say, if you could just give it a chance, the chapter that I read you, it's about, in a way, coming up to the brink, and it's a cautionary tale. I think maybe a lot of these immigrant communities are not good at addressing issues of mental illness, are not good at communicating love. I mean, I think there are issues to be worked out. It's just not my book that I'm writing. I mean, I'm not a parenting expert at all, but I do feel like they would be more sympathetic to it. And finally, I think there is, of course, this geopolitical thing, which I had no idea I was going to tap into. I really think that was very much the title of the excerpt. Just this weird timing with the president of China coming, and the Shanghai test scores. I mean, just all happened at the same time. Recession, just so. I don't know.